After having a few issues with our engine during startup, come on, we took our starter motor off to figure out whether or not this is where the issue lay. Everything looked in good order and we couldn't really find any problems. So we gave it a little bit of a clean and then it was ready to be reattached. Really important to mention at this point that my battery has been disconnected. So ultimately what we need to do is refit the starter motor, because I took it off because I was having a few issues with the engine. So I thought it might be an issue with these teeth that have worn down on the starter motor, or the teeth that those teeth go into, the opposite cog, as in the flywheel down here, and I'll just show you. Down there. But actually, all looks well. So it makes me think now that the issue could be with voltage. What happens is, to get this started, we pump a load of voltage through this that pushes this cog out and engages the flywheel that I've just shown you, spins it round, and this is doing the job of, like, you know, in the films that you've seen from the olden days, and they start the car by doing that. Well, that's effectively what this is. Now if I take this air filter off, it just gives me a little bit more space to manoeuvre around here. First thing I've got to do is bolt the entire unit into place, and then secondly is wire up the electrical connections that go in here and here. I've just got to get in here and tighten up that bolt. Right, easy as that. So that's starter motor bolted in. Next is the electrical wires. Now, when I took it off, just to make sure that I can assemble it back, I took a picture. Every time that I disconnected something, I took a picture so I knew which wire comes from where. So now I'm just referring to those pictures that I took, so that I connect it up back in the right order. So first thing is this little one goes onto here, and this is a little bit fiddly. I just want to make sure that I don't lose either the nut or the bolt, which I did last time. I think that's bit. Yeah, there we go. Right, so these three things now need to go on 1, 2, 3, like that. Oh my, either. I've got a spider in my ear or something. Oh, I actually have. Let's give that a little bit of a tighten. When I get it fired back up now, connected back up, sorry, should start. So that's the battery connected back up and then engaged in, I forget what this is called, it's like a stopcock for electricity. And let's have a look at what voltage is set at. 12.9. It's a little bit low, but should get it turned over. So I'm going to turn the key now and hopefully we'll get an audible tone to tell me that everything's fine. And whilst we hear that audible tone, hopefully like we don't smell any funky burning plastic smells. Here goes. It's a good start. Right, Tom. Yeah. See this? What I've done is I've pulled that over to one side, which should help it turn over quicker. And then as soon as I give you the wink and the nod, put it back like that. No, other one. This one. See this? This one. See this? This one. See this? This one. This way? Yeah. And that's because I've not got the air filter on. Yeah. I mean, that feels like how it should do, but it's just not starting. It's just not turning over. But sounds healthier than it has done in ages. Yeah, I think that's, I don't know, dare I say fixed? The start motor engaged cleanly for the entire time. That was really, really promising. So after putting the starter motor back in place and then tightening all of the electrical connections, we ran it a few times and it seems to be starting a lot better. Not 100% sure why, but it feels like progress. See you next time.